Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about auto tint lenses. Not auto tint helmets, just the lens. Because I'm a Boilermaker, I do work out in the field, oil refineries, nuclear plants, mines, all stuff like that. Paper mills, pulp mill, whatever. We do not wear the big, I'll put some pictures up. Nobody uses those big 3M and Optrel and Lincoln Viking auto tint helmets. Nobody wears those in field welding. That's why on Instagram you always see people wearing pipeliners or stuff like that. That's what we use. So these fit inside of a pipeliner helmet or any 2x4 welding helmet. You basically replace your, I don't know what they call it, just your regular lens. You know, it's a single, it's just a shade, this is what, shade 11? Yeah, just a shade 11 lens. This replaces it. So is it worth, this is free. I get these for free on every single job, these lenses. So is it worth spending the $80 plus, 100 and something plus, I don't know, to buy one of these? In my point of view right now, I'm undecided, but I'll talk about some reasons why that is. I've used this lens for everything from TIG welding, MIG welding, gouging, stick welding, everything. What does it not do? This is shade 10, by the way. Does gouging, does the MIG, does the stick. TIG, absolutely worthless. This thing flashes the shit out of you. You cannot use this for TIG welding, at least this model, the Tradesman, because these sensors aren't sensitive enough to pick up the arc half the time, and I'm a Boilermaker, so I'm just learning to TIG weld now. My hands are in my face and everything because we do super tight spots. We do like mirror TIG welding, and these get covered by your hands, and the thing doesn't even auto darken. So yeah, no TIG welding. But for stick, like I'm usually welding, this thing's awesome. Like your stop and starts are perfect every time. You can see exactly where you're putting your rod. You know, it's sweet. You're tacking something up. Oh, you don't even got to flip down your shield. You just move along without even flipping your shield. Just look through this. But this is $80 and this is broken. So that's the downfall. Like there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's kind of like a shady spot right there. When I'm looking through it, at this point now, when it auto darkens, only half of it does. There's like a section like this up here that like it darkens, but not a lot. So this lasted 7 months before it broke. Welding lenses, these are all disposable. And now I would say auto darkening lenses are too, because you gotta be super careful when taking them out of your helmet not to scratch them. And all of them on any website I see the reviews, everybody has broken every single model. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to matter what brand it is, they all break. But 7 months, that's a long time. But overall, compared to this one, obviously you have a bunch of advantages with this. You also have a major disadvantage. Like I said, you cannot TIG weld with these, or at least this one and all the other ones I've ever tried. Like I've used other people's hoods, and they all tell me the same thing. Like you cannot TIG weld with this thing. Plus, when you're in a low light situation, what the hell are you gonna do with this thing? Like if you're in a low light situation, you're not gonna. It doesn't matter if you have this or not. You're not gonna be able to see because it's dark, which happens a lot in welding, especially Boilermakers. We go in some pretty shitty spots. I like it, but you know. So that's why I would say 99.9% of the guys I work with use a solid shade lens. Also, clearness. Obviously, you can see right through this thing. It's still, when you're looking at the arc, it's still not as clear as this one. This lens is still far clearer than this, just because it's so much simpler, I guess. But yeah. So, at the end of it, is it worth buying one of these? I would say so, yeah, maybe. But at the same time, it's going to break on you at some point, so always carry one of these to swap it out with. And I'm going to go back to my solid shade lens for the next little while and see if it's worth buying another one, another auto darkening. So We'll see.